Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. And now let's just take that time where we can get quiet, connect with our own beloved I Am Presence, and just send love and gratitude out to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty I Am Presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am Presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful, expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith, and the protection from our mighty I Am Presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty beloved I Am Presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am Presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am Presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our four earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our four earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance, from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great Ascended Hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. There we go. Beloved Donna, can you read the opening invocation for us? Do you have a screen?
Yes. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kuthumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved Donna. And now, so we got beloved John has read for us, always, as we know, just pearls of wisdom from our beloved Saint Germain. And then we're going to listen to a short one because the reading from that Terry's read for us, which is from the book, is the rest of the reading from beloved Sanat Kumara, just marvelous. So we got that reading from the Magic Presence from beloved Saint Germain on if it's not forgotten, it's not forgiven. And so this is really such an important thing for us, I believe, for all of us, to get rid of all those etheric records. So we're going to listen to that one. And then I'm going to read from Beloved Principa about divine order. And so that's also a lovely thing. So we're going to listen to John reading for us. Thanks, everybody.
Beloved Saint Germain, I am Discourses Volume 3, Discourse 20. I want the students to get the fullness of the idea that they are masters of their forms, their minds, and their worlds, and can inject into them whatsoever they wish. The pure and perfect life of God is flowing through you every instant. Why not switch off the old design and switch on the new? Do you not see how important it is to perfect the body? What can the inner presence do with a body that is sick or out of harmony all the time? When this is the case, the attention becomes so fixed upon the body that the I am presence cannot get the attention but a little part of the time. It is so easy, if you will but do it. With this treatment of the flesh, with the energy of the I Am Presence, it becomes firm and perfect. The reason I speak of this with such deep, earnest feeling today is because I see the change and improvement in almost everyone, and by special conscious attention directed to this, how much more quickly will each be brought into the perfection which he desires. When an individual has an abnormal abdomen, and anything that is more than straight is abnormal, he should raise the left hand in this position, palm up, move the right hand in a rotary motion over the abdomen, moving from left to right. Each time the hand passes over it, feel deeply the absorbing activity. The quick charge of energy through the hand goes into the cells, contracting and reducing them into a normal condition. I assure you, this instruction is no idle fancy, but is of tremendous import, and it will accomplish the purpose for which it is used, absolutely, without question, if applied with earnest feeling. The consciousness, of course, should be that the energy flowing through the right hand is the all-powerful, absorbing presence, consuming the unnecessary cells and bringing the body into a perfect, normal condition. This will not only adjust the abnormal size of the abdomen, but will penetrate through the form, charging the intestinal activity with a cleansing, purifying process, which will be of inestimable benefit. Those who have found the activity of those organs lazy will find them quickened into normal action. I assure you that the ladies will not need to use rolling pins or roll on the floor. Also, I assure you, the ladies are not the only ones who use rolling pins. The unfortunate, almost appalling condition is that individuals, having within them this mighty God presence, will give every imaginable power to outside things to produce results within and upon themselves, when whatever remedial agent they use, whether exercise, drugs, or anything else, has little effect, if any, except the quality and power that they have consciously given these agents. This treatment acts upon the cells wherever they are, be they bones or flesh. How prone the outer mind is to question the ability of this inner self to handle any part of the body. If it will handle one kind of a cell, it will handle all. Make the outer accept the full power of the inner presence, and thus let it expand into use in all things. The outer mind, through long habit, has given enormous power to drugs and remedial agents of every kind. But do you not see that the only thing that does it is the power and authority you give it to have an effect upon your body? I do not mean for a single instant that individuals who have not become aware of the I Am Presence should seize all remedial agents, but if they will fix in their minds firmly that no outer thing has any power in their experience except what they give it, they will begin to rise out of the limitations into which they have placed themselves. Here, let me say that 90% of the power given to outer things is unconsciously given, and even most students are not aware of it.
Yeah, I always loved Discourse 20. I've read it so many times, and really, it's such a challenge for us all. We really can do it, and we just need to practice it, as we know. All right, so this is from Beloved Saint Germain from The Magic Presence. This is an excerpt from The Magic Presence by Godfrey Ray King, the priceless words from Beloved Saint Germain. He says, "To have inharmony drop away from the body or affairs, the personality must let go of all thought, feeling, and words about imperfection. An activity that will always bring complete freedom is for the student to pour out unconditional and eternal forgiveness to everybody and everything. This does what nothing else can do to free everyone, as well as the person who sends it out. Forgiveness fills all
with light's perfection. When forgiveness is sincere, the individual will find his world reordered as if by magic and filled with everything good. But remember that unless a discord is forgotten, it is not forgiven, because you cannot loose it or release yourself from it until it is out of your consciousness. So as long as you remember an injustice or a disturbed feeling, you have not forgotten either the person or the condition. This is an editor's note about the great importance of daily using the violet flame to transmute the memory. Saint Germain says, when the forgiveness is complete, the feeling nature or emotional body is serene, kind, happy, comfortable, and like a mountain of light. It is so powerful that one abides within it as impregnable as a fortress. Even though he stand amidst the wreck of worlds, yet he will remain untouched by anything but perfection in the light. Remember, what your consciousness is held firmly upon, you bring into existence in yourself. It is impossible for your life to contain anything that is not your present or past accumulation of consciousness. Whatever you are conscious of in thought and feeling stamps itself upon the universal substance in and around you and brings forth after its kind always. This is a mighty cosmic law from which there is no variation or escape.
That's a video made by Robin, bless her heart. All right, so now we are going to listen to the remainder of Expanding the Light from Beloved Sanat Kumara. It's just marvelous. Thanks so much to Beloved Sanat Kumara.
Mankind at large do not have to handle the return of their energy so rapidly, because they have not signified before life that they desire to complete their cycle, taking back, drawing into themselves, and redeeming all that they have contributed in karma to the race and to the universe. You have chosen to do so. You chose, like Lord Buddha, Lord Maitreya, and others, to make the great sacrifice. What does that mean? It means to make sacred the energy of your own life, whether it is pressing back as discordant circumstance, as ill health, as disharmony, or as limitation. Oh, but you must not, like some people in the East, lie down under that energy, for that too is an error. You are to call that sacred fire forth in a great circle of living flame around you, and as that innocent life obeys your call and comes back for redemption, it will be purified, transmuted, and returned to your causal body without discomfort to the personal self. You have commendably utilized the power of the unfed flame in expanding its light. You have been told and have accepted that, as you place your feet upon the spiritual path, the unfed flame within your hearts will grow, but in the mass of mankind that flame has receded until it is less than 1/16 of an inch in height. Conscious chelas and students, as their attention goes to the presence, find that flame expanding. Finally, the day comes when the little airless cell in which it abides no longer can hold it. The cap of that small compartment is burst, the flame rushes forth, and there is born within an exact replica of your own holy Christ self, which the Upanishads and the Vedic writings have referred to as the golden man that lives within the heart. This is the second birth of the Orthodox world, and as that little being begins to expand, you will feel the unfed flame taking more mastery through your human form and your inner bodies. You have evolved the beautiful decrees asking the unfed flame to expand, to arise, to illumine you, and to provide protection, and that is beautiful indeed. But have you thought upon the cohesive power of the unfed flame as an activity of precipitation, of drawing from the universal the good that you require? I suggest that you experiment with that same power. After all, in its cohesive activity, it holds your physical body together, keeping those cells revolving in their orbit around their own central core. You will find it also has within it the power to draw towards you every good and perfect thing. There is so much, beloved children, that you can do through contemplation of this power of the sacred fire. I welcome the opportunity of speaking with you this morning, because the great Shambhala has opened her doors again to the brotherhood. Once every year, as the 12-month cycle draws to its close, we play host to those great beings who have offered to guard and protect the evolving mankind on the earth, and wherever possible teach them the way back home. For millions of years, this activity in Shambhala was a private one, and none less than high initiates, adepts, or fully free masters were among our guests. But through the widening of the interest of unascended beings, we are host to many, many thousands of life streams this year. Also, many millions of good men and women stand in their etheric bodies in the atmosphere around Shambhala, accepting our light and radiation, though they cannot yet precipitate mentally in an alert, awakened consciousness in the actual ceremonies of the flame, or enjoy consciously the great addresses that are being given by the brothers and sisters who are members of the great hierarchy. I have chosen to come and give to you today a simple presentation of how you may be the light of the world. I hope you will remember that it is an opportunity without parallel for you to establish within the hearts of the men and women and children you contact in your orbits, in your business, in your personal activities, and those of you who are connected with the public life, in your audiences, and understanding that the most perfect service that any unascended being can render, no matter what his creed, belief, or religion, is to change the quality of his own feeling and that of others to a constructive endeavor. The early Christians are a marvelous example of that. They tuned in so deeply to the consciousness of their leader and master that they embodied his feelings and conveyed them on the instant to those with whom they were surrounded. In this manner, they made more converts and created a greater pattern of the Christ way of life than all of the lecturers and all of the speakers that have followed them in the centuries since the full impetus of Jesus' record was removed into the dissolution of the physical bodies of the last of the disciples and apostles who walked the earth. Now again we come close. We shall return as you desire us. Now, beloved children of God, in the name of the great God of light and life, in the name of the Son of the system, in the name of Shambhala and the holy great white brotherhood which I serve, I give to you my blessing. May the star of my own light shine above your heads. May love, which I have felt for your evolution, fill your hearts. May you become such spiritual incendiaries that everywhere you move, light will appear. May every life stream you contact be filled with the fire of the Holy Spirit. May you never, in the name of the God that made you, leave any environment or life stream in as much shadow as you found it. That is now your responsibility. 18 years before my going, I place in your hands the scepter of dominion, which I have brought from Shambhala, and which has remained the property of Lord Maitreya and myself until this hour. I ask that you use that scepter individually, and where there is sorrow, bring happiness. Where there is limitation, bring freedom. Where there is death, bring life. For this were you born. For this cause came you into the world, and for this day has life sustained you through millions and millions and millions of years. You have come to a point where you have offered your hearts and hands to God, and you have asked, "How may I serve my fellow men?" I say to you, there is not an experience in your life from the time when your feet touch the floor in the morning until your head rests upon your pillow at night that you do not have an opportunity to bring more light to some part of life, animate or so-called inanimate, whether of the human kingdom, the elemental kingdom, the angelic kingdom, the four-footed kingdom, or nature as a whole. Watering a plant that is dry makes that plant happy and makes that plant emit light. Do you see? It is as simple as that. Opportunities are all around you to emit light. Do you remember the small boy that the master Ariel was training in the control of energy? Sometimes when the experiences of life would weigh heavily, he would say within himself, I hope my master doesn't ask me to emit my light today. I am asking you now, every day, every hour, every minute, to emit your light. I want lips to smile, hearts to sing, souls to have new faith, because you are my ambassadors. I want shadows to recede, sunshine to be present, fears and all the terrific agonies to which the human consciousness is heir to disappear at your approach, so that when you walk the length of a room, that light going before you will bring harmony. Opportunity is yours, and now let me see your activity in love. I thank you. Sanat Kumara.
Oh my goodness, it's just such a marvelous, marvelous dictation, that wonderful words. And there's our opportunity, beloved Sanat Kumara. My goodness, and just so beautifully read by Terry. And so don't forget that she read that entire book, that dictations book. And that is on the website under the free ebooks and audios. So listen to it. Thank you, Terry. Just so beautifully read, such wonderful ideas for us all the time. All right, this is from Beloved Lord Lanto, and I thought this was interesting, and I'm going to read from the Friendship with the Gods, also from God Principa. But he says, this year, beloved ones, there has come out of the great silence of being who will be of great benefit to you individually if you choose to call upon him. You have heard the phrase often that order is heaven's first law. This being is the God of divine order. Order in your personal affairs, order in your emotional reactions, order in your thinking faculties, order in your physical world and surroundings. They are yours if you choose to invite him. We know him in our realm as the Beloved Principa, the God of divine order. Those of you who desire to be the forerunners who carry the kingdom of heaven to the people of earth will want to represent heaven's first law, which is divine order. Therefore, this great being has come forth for the first time since the laggards came and disorder began to manifest upon the planet Earth and its inner atmosphere. So we can know now that that is millions of years ago. So he's come forth now, and what a wonderful thing. So it's really, I was just sending a message to John that it would be a good thing to add this to our decrees. Anyway, he has not returned until the 15th of December of this year, 1957, and he is now willing to give to you his assistance of his directive ray. This divine order of which I speak is very important, and I want you to think upon it in regard to yourself. The divine order is that to which you aspire. You aspire to become one with our divine order. That is an aspect of the law which you have confirmed by your presence in the groups throughout the year. Next, to bring divine order into the chaotic conditions of the planet Earth at this time is to be a messenger of this cosmic being. Your measure of your own world will tell you quickly how much or how little you require of his assistance. So there we have it, beloved God Principa. So lovely. And yeah, we need to really think about that. Anyway, so now we have this wonderful opportunity, as we do every week. We call for all our brothers and sisters that have left their physical bodies and are caught in that psychic and astral realms. And so we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We so decree it, and so be it. Beloved I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power, and we thank you. Thank you. And as we're told by Archangel Michael, that is such an important call to make. And we can make a shorter one daily for those ones caught in the psychic and astral realms. All right, this is just a lovely short one of the beloved, just how the animals do love their humans. Just lovely. Bless them all. All right, so now we're going to have this time where we can just say the decree for our beloved animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. We say together, beloved I am presence and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you. All right, so now I'm going to read from Beloved God Principa, God of Divine Order, which comes from the Friendship with the Gods. And he says, good evening, I am Principa, God of Divine Order, and I am very grateful for the opportunity of speaking with you. Divine order is the law of heaven. The universe is precision and in divine order. The sun, the moon, the tides, the seasons, all perform in rhythm, divine order. At the Temple of Truth, divine order is expressed at all times, as it is in all of heaven's realms. You were counseled not too long ago to bring your words into divine order, to bring your worlds into divine order, so that all your vehicles would be in alignment for the Christ to express through you at all times. That is the divine order for each life stream upon this planet. What would happen in the spring if all the elementals were rebellious and decided to take a vacation of 3 months or more? Oh no, these elementals, to the best of their ability, follow the pattern given to them, and each year they become more adept at the expressing of the flower, the tree, or the shrub, which was the divine order for them. Listen, my lovely ones, bring divine order into your beings. I know you well, but not many call to me. I would like to come and visit with you often. All you have to do is turn your attention to me, and you will find a ray from my heart assisting you to bring divine order into your worlds. I may sound strict, but discipline is necessary, and I might add that, like all disciplinarians, I am a great being of love, and I hope you feel this moment the love which I am enfolding you, each one. Now, we know that not too many people like to face the truth, but during this particular period, each life stream upon this planet will face that magnificent one, the goddess of truth. And you can imagine how grateful and how happy the mighty Hilarion is that the patroness of this retreat, Pallas Athena, is one of the sponsors for the year. So that was 1975. And he asked me to convey this message to you. He asked that you cooperate with him in every way you can, so that he can show that the great beings of light, the goddess of truth, so he could show that great being of light, the goddess of truth, that you are in earnest and are grateful for the opportunity to be expressions of truth wherever you are. Oh, my lovely ones, the temple of truth is magnificent. It gives one such a wonderful feeling because you know, whatever section of the temple you are in, you feel that pure essence of truth, with no dilution of any kind. Truth as God intended for all life. My children, once you really bring your worlds into divine order, you will know that I speak the truth. Obedience to the law is what is required by everyone on this planet, and while some seem to be struggling so with the human, once they can let go and say, my God, take over, that happiness which each will experience will be beyond worded description. Now I wish you all to be happy. Happiness is necessary. No service to the Almighty should be a drudge. So be in a happy frame of mind, knowing that everything in God's kingdom is being done for you, presented to you for your acceptance. We speak always of harmony and precision, but my good friends, we are in a time of cosmic change, and we plead with you, all of us in heaven's realms, to maintain harmony. Get your worlds in divine order, so that the next in-breath of the mighty Helios and Vesta will take place without interference of any kind, in divine order. And there we have it. So that's so interesting. And as we know this, we are already in this cosmic in-breath. So that's why everything is speeding up, and there's just so much light on the planet and everything being brought up to be redeemed. All right, so this is the song I chose for us. I just love it. My brother asked me who Saint Germain was, and we played it in the workshop this last weekend, and I just thought I'd play it for all of you today too. It's just lovely. It's sung by, I'm not quite sure who it is, but it was apparently somebody from Summit Lighthouse.
My brother asked me who Saint Germain was. My brother asked me who Saint Germain was. I thought and I wondered how I could explain what wonder was held in Saint Germain's name. He's helping to bring forth the teachings of God. He's helping to bring forth the teachings of God, aligned with our dear Master Jesus Christ and his mother Mary. In these three I trust. If you're close to Jesus, I'm there with you too. For his mother Mary, I love her, I do. After my searchings, dear Saint Germain came to show me the meaning of God's I am name. Of all great concerns that our dear Jesus had before he left earth was that all of man would worship him only and fail to see the Christ in each one of humanity. Do not be afraid to let Saint Germain come. into your life. He will make you one with God and dear Jesus and Mary and more. Ascended great masters you'll learn to adore. And now if they ask me who Saint Germain is, and now if they ask me who Saint Germain is, I will have an answer, and it won't be long. I'll just simply sing them the words of this song. I will have an answer, and it won't be long. I'll just simply sing them my Saint Germain song.
Lovely, and it definitely deserves that applause, and so does our beloved Saint Germain. God bless his mighty heart forever. And now beloved John will take over, and we go through our decrees. As we know, such an important part of it all is we have this opportunity to call in the light. Thank you so much, beloved John.
Thank you, beloved Anthea. Good evening, all. And we say thank you again to you, beloved Anthea, for every week bringing us these awesome messages, these amazing videos and wonderful teachings. Thank you, beloved Anthea. Beloved mighty I am presence, we ask you now to take command of us all and produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved ascended masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary in this lower realm, to fulfill our divine plans, and we call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees, so they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect us and all who have joined this Zoom class, and for all the energy that is released to be purified and used only to serve the pure divine cosmic light. Beloved mighty I am presence, eternal source of the Christ within, we call upon ascended Master Jesus, the Mahachohan, and the cosmic Christ to pour forth the light of Christ consciousness upon us all. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. And we say together, mighty I am presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source, so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved mighty I am presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful we are given whatever added protection is needed. What we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. We thank you. Now we just visualize our tube of light coming down from our beloved mighty I am presence. That mighty pillar of brilliant blue and crystal light, blazing up through around us, anchored 3 feet beneath us, 9 feet in diameter, 3 feet each side of us, with that thick wall at the edge, stronger than any steel. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for truth, justice, and freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, human consciousness, and for straying from the light. Beloved Mighty I Am Presence, through your blessed love, power, and authority, we call to beloved Lady Master Kuan Yin. And we ask you that you fill us with your ascended master feelings of mercy and forgiveness for ourselves and for all mankind. That we just feel deeply within ourselves that sincere desire to be forgiven and to forgive any and all misuse of life. Any human consciousness, misqualified energies of any kind, the wrong desires and the feelings in our beings and worlds, and every mistake for which our outer selves are responsible. We just feel deeply in our hearts that gratitude for this blessing to all of mankind. And it is truly a great blessing, this law of forgiveness. Beloved Mighty I Am Presence, and that of all mankind, forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. Thank you. And we call to the great Central Sun to charge your secret power into these decrees. And we call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor a cosmic concentration of violet fire in America, Africa, Europe, the Middle East, China, India, Russia, wherever else it is needed in our beloved world, here and now. And we thank you. Our violet fire decree. Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those ministering to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire, and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple ones of fire, and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all. Cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom, and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental, for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it, beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree, I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection right now and forever. I am the presence blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame, continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms, and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. The cause, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring the psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and life substance from the secret love star. Let thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is, beloved I am. We thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And now, before we say our final decree, by the love and power of our beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory. We ask you that you fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and trebled each instant of each hour by the power of the 3 times 3 until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And now as we end, let us focus on that beloved love star, radiating within our auras, placed there by beloved Sanat Kumara, as a gift to all humankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love. It is truly a cosmic blessing. We love and thank you, beloved mighty love star. We ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our 4 lower bodies, and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with unconditional love. And to that mighty secret love star shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period, we bless and we thank you and all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun holding this focus. expand your supreme light through our individual love stars and around all life evolving on our sweet earth. We thank you. Thank you, everybody, and blessings to all.
Marvelous. Thank you, beloved John. Blessings to you. And now we got to just say the final closing invocation. And I'd just like to see who might like to do that. Morel, beloved, are you able to read the closing invocation for us?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Anthea. Beloved I Am Presence and beloved Master Kutumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved Presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Thank you, beloved Morel, and thank everybody. And we just take a moment of just getting into that state of deep gratitude for our many blessings, for these marvelous teachings, our beautiful earth, all the ascended masters, our own I Am Presence, and for our opportunity to serve the light. And thank you, everybody. I'm going to stop the